What's up, guys? Frostboar with you. Today I wanted to do a guide on the armored Frostboar. You get it from an achievement called Advanced Husbandry. So let's head over to my stables and I'm going to show you how to get this mount. Okay, so we're here at my garrison. In order to get this achievement, you have to have a level 2 stable. As you can see, I have a level 3 stable, but the black claw is in the same location. So the first thing we're going to need to do is collect the training missions. In order to do that, if you guys haven't done anything with your stables yet, you'll have to go out and do the capture quests. You lasso the animal and bring it back to your garrison. So on a level 2 garrison, as soon as you come through the gate, it's going to be right here on your right. On a level 2 garrison, there'll be a hay bale here. As you can see, for this achievement, you will need to pick up this black claw. So pick that black claw up, make sure it's in your bag, and with that done, we have all 6 of our whistles. We're going to head off to the Grand and start this achievement. As well, if you haven't done Stable Master already, and you have a level 3 garrison, pick up the Garn Tooth Necklace as well. And you will be able to get both these achievements at the same time. It's the same achievement, just different items that you have to pick up. Alright, let's head off to the Grand and get this done. Alright, so here we are in the Grand. Now, the object of these 2 achievements, as you can see, is to kill all 6 bosses with all 6 of your training mounts, with your Garn Tooth Necklace for the Stable Master and Black Claw for Advanced Husbandry. So, the first one is going to be Moth of Wrath, right here on the map. If you get confused on the location, if you look, see this cave, just to the left of it is where his spawn point is. Also, at the end of this guide, I'm going to post a picture with all 6 of the NPCs marked out. So you're going to mount up on your training mount and simply kill the NPC. This NPC is not too bad. He'll spew venom on you, but it doesn't really hit too hard. So just DPS him down, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. If you're a BM hunter like I am, you won't have a pet to fight with you, so sorry about your luck. You'll have to DPS him down very, very slowly, given that 90% of our damage comes from our pet. Or you can respec into a different spec as a hunter. Alright, so we killed him. Now this is the very important part. We just killed him on our silver pelt. So what I want to do, and what you want to do, is move your whistle up or separate it from the rest of them. So that way you know which one you just killed him with. Then you're going to unmount, mount up on a new training mount, and we're going to wait for him to respawn. Respawn times are within 2 to 5 minutes. It really doesn't take that long before they respawn. The good thing is all these NPCs that I'm about to show you do not move. Once they spawn, they stay right in that spot. So the great thing is you won't have to chase them around. They will be at that location every time. What you don't want to do is get mixed up what you've killed each one with. It gets it gets too complicated. So my advice is to kill him, move that one out of the way, move your whistle up so that way you know which ones you have left to kill him with. As you can see, he just respawned again. So we're just going to kill him again and just repeat it for all 6 of your training mounts. Also, be sure that you get the tag for each kill. I've had a lot of people that thought they tagged it and didn't. I'm on a low population server, so I'm not too worried about it. Higher population servers, you might want to make sure you get the tag and get the credit for the kill. So again, we just killed him on our river beast. We're going to move this one up, unmount, and mount again. Continue this rotation through every boss you kill. And with that being said, it's on to the next one. Alright, so now we're on to our second boss, Iron Boar. On the map, right down here on the beach. Also at the end of this guide, I'm going to leave a screenshot that is marked with all locations for all 6 bosses. So we're going to mount up and just, again, very easy, just kill him. Please, this is something you guys might want to pay attention to. I did kill him once, so I did move the whistle down. It just helps me keep track of what mount I've killed him with and which one I haven't. And as you can see, I have 1 kill on Iron Boar so far. So just keep that in mind as you guys are switching out mounts and killing them, because you're going to have to wait and kill him 6 times and then move on to the next boss. So the more organized, the better. You don't want to kill him and then forget which mount you killed him on. It just, it turns into a big pain in the ass. So do yourself a favor, every time you kill him, move your whistle down and stay organized with it. But yeah, like I said, after we kill all 6 bosses, at the end of this video, I'm going to leave a screenshot so that way you can go through and look on the map and see where every boss is. And kill them accordingly. Alright, and we're on to the next one. Alright, and on to Main Claw. Our third NPC. Looking at the map, we're right here. And we're going to jump down, mount up. You guys know the deal. And kill him. Main Claw, you're going to have to work a little harder with him. You'll have to move around. Because he will hurt your mount. So when he howls, you're going to have to move. Aside from that, it's really not hard. I usually run through, turn around, and face roll him. As you can see, just run through when he starts to howl. And that's about it. I mean, well, it's not howl so much as greater swipe. After he's done howling, he will hit you hard. So run through. Just run through. Not hard. Set up, turn around, face roll him again. And he does hurt. He is one that will kill your mount if you're not paying attention. So you need to watch the swipe and run through when he starts to howl. Other than that, it's not too bad. Alright, the next one is Gorian Beast Slasher. He is right here on the map, right in between these two roads that split off. If you have the quest, it should mark it on the map. Alright, so same thing, mount up. This one's a little more tricky. Want to be careful not to AoE as much. He's going to do a slam. You're going to have to get out of the way because it will hurt your mount. Yeah, when he starts rampaging slam like that, just back up a little bit. But that's the one you want to watch, the earthen slam. As you can see, I just got hit by it. It stuns the mount. It's really not, it doesn't hit that hard, but you still want to, you know, make sure you get out of the way of it. And that's it for Gorian Beast Slasher. Alright, the next one we are going to get is Krock the Great Hunter. Located right here on the map. He's just outside this little camp right here on the map. As usual, I'm going to fly down, mount up, and face roll him. He does an ability called Burning Arrows. It can be interrupted, so when you can, do so. As you can see, he doesn't hit that hard, so if you don't feel like stunning him, you're just being lazy, you don't have to stun it or interrupt. He's not really that hard to kill. Yep, so he's not that hard. He's one of the easy ones. You can just tank and spank him. Not really that much to this fight. There it is. And we're on to the next one. Okay, so the last one on our list is Thunderclaw. He spawns right here on the map. A lot of people have trouble finding how to get to him. So I'm going to show you how to get to him very easily. You're going to have to run up through this marshland, avoid the horde camp, and when you get to this location, you can go ahead and follow along with me. I'm not going to run it, I'll fly, but just so you get a basic idea of where I'm going. You'll come down and around here, and then cut through this little passageway here, cut through this little passageway here, and run down over the ramp, and there he is. So right here on the map is where he spawns. For those of you that have flying mounts, you should have a relatively easy time just flying to him. Alright, so Thunderclaw, last fight. Almost done. This fight's relatively simple. You'll have to watch out for lightning bolt. Try to interrupt it when you can. Location windstorm. Be sure you're not standing in that. Even if you are, it really doesn't hurt that much. But yeah, just kind of move out of the way a bit. And that's pretty much the fight. It was harder to find this guy if you were unfortunate enough to not be able to fly than it was to actually kill him. So that's pretty much the fight in a nutshell. Just like I said, move out of the storm whenever possible. That's it. And there you go. There it is. Alright, so once you complete this achievement, the mount will be put into your mount guide. And there it is, folks. I hope you enjoyed the guide. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Immediately following, I will put that picture up, so that way you guys can see where all these locations are. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.